Are you having problems performing the squat and dismiss machine? Don't worry, because today we're going to tackle that. Let's get into it. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belkys Barrios, your online personal trainer. And as mentioned, today I'm going to be teaching you how to perform this squat at dismiss machine. I will share some tips, some tricks, and also to help you improve your form performing the squat at dismiss machine. Now, we need to think about what is the purpose of this dismiss machine before performing the exercise. Let's say the dismiss machine is a combination between a free weight squat and also a hack squat. But the real goal of this machine is to help you to emphasize more in your quads. There are certain modifications that they can help to emphasize in your glutes, but today just focus on your quads. So what will be the first thing I will be recommending you? First, when you're trying this dismiss machine, if you ever not tried it before, try it without weight. Free weight. That will be the first thing. So you can figure it out which position is much better for you. I will be sharing some general rules and how you can position yourself, but this will depend on the people's anatomy and the bone and really how you feel the exercise. So before you go straight to workout, try to take some seconds or minutes to figure it out which one is your position without weight, perform some repetitions, and then add some weight, okay? Now, one thing that I like to always advise to people is to take out your shoes. I have to advise this. Why? Because if you're having some type of running shoes, if you're having some shoes that have some that will have some volume on it, you will really lose balance. It's not going to allow you to really grip the floor and push through your heels. So if you have issues that when you're squatting, you feel that you're losing balance, take out your shoes, and that will help you really a lot in your form, okay? So I already took out my shoes. This time I have the same here. Yeah. Now that we have this, so you position yourself under the bar. Make sure to push the bar forward so that the safety hooks can be taken out. Once you have that, look forward. Your bar needs to be positioned where your shoulders are. The arms needs to be aligned with your torso, okay? I don't want to see this, or needs to be very aligned with your torso, okay? So to make sure that when you're going descending or going down, the hooks, they don't go back to the initial position, okay? That being said, this is the start of the movement. Position yourself. Another thing that I want to share with you, you know that safety for me is key. We have these stoppers, I call them, to assist you during your workout, okay? Make sure to add these ones on when you're performing your exercise, so in case you cannot handle the weight or something happen, this will stop the bar. The key here is to put it almost around your knee part. If you don't go so deep in your squat, okay? But knee part will be very good. So help you to prevent in case you cannot handle the weight, if something happen, you just can drop the bar and you can just go down and go up, go out. Okay? That being said, let's go to tip number 1. Let's talk about the foot positions. Let me first explain you which ones are the 2 no-nos that you need to be aware of it. Let's start with the first one. Many people really like to place themselves under the bar like they are doing a normal free squat in the free weight. When you do this, if you're directly under the bar, that when you are descending, first of all, when you want to go down, you will raise your heels up. And that's a no-no also when it comes to performing the squat. Also, that has an increasing chance that you will arc your back, and it feels very unsafe, believe me. So don't put yourself directly under the bar. That's a no. Now, the second no-no is if you put your feet so far away from you, like 3 feet far away from you. If you put your feet like this, you will have issues. You look my head how it's going, because I'm trying, Even my knees are feeling that it doesn't have no weight. So if you put your feet too forward, you will put a lot of stress in your neck, and also you will create an arc in your back. That's a no-no when it comes to performing an exercise. So putting your feet too under the bar, no. Putting your feet too far away from the bar, no. Now, how I'm going to know which one is the right position? Put your feet around 3 to 6 inches forward from the bar. 3 to 6 inches. Okay, shoulder apart, like you're doing the normal squat, but the only difference, the feet will be 3 to 6 inches far, and then I will perform my squat. Engage your core, remember, align your arms to your torso, and you're going to descend and up. This is the estimation when it comes to put your feet far away from you. Of course, how I mentioned before, this will depend on the person. That's why I say in the beginning, before you perform the exercise, try to really figure it out which is the best stand for you, okay? The purpose of this exercise to target your quads. So you really need to feel your quads engage in the movement. So that will be the key for you, that you're in the right position and you're feeling your quads, okay? Tip number 2. So now I explain you the foot position and why or not. Now I'm going to explain you or advise you not to do this, because this is one of the things that I see a lot of people do it very wrong at the gym. That is the way how they perform the exercise. They don't have momentum. What this I mean is as follows. I position myself, engaging my core, looking forward, but when I'm about to perform the exercise, I start doing this. You're not doing nothing there. I'm sorry to tell you. You're not doing absolutely nothing. And the worst part that I see people doing it with so much weight, but they're just doing this. Now, the key of the Smith machine is to help you, to assist you to go down. More down you go, more you will feel the exercise in your quads. So try to go full range motion. What is full range motion? Do the exercise with all the range of motion. Going down, having the weight, going all the way down, and then up. So remember always to complete the exercise. Use a weight that allows you to complete 12 reps without compromising the form. Forget about the ego. Make sure to really engage your core, position yourself in the right, and then when you're going down, you will feel these ones in your quads and push to your heels, okay? Believe me, you will see a big improvement. You will see your quads building up if you perform the exercise with the full range of motion. Tip number 3. When you're performing the exercise, I really encourage you to really learn how to engage your core. Embrace your core. When you're descending, imagine that you are under the water, okay? You're on top of the water, and when you're going down, the sea is under you or the pool, and you need to hold your breath. So when you're descending down, you breathe up, and then when you're going down, you hold your breath. And you're going up, you release the air. So let's start doing that to really have more engagement of our core and help us really to protect our spine, our lower back. Another thing that I will also advise you to do is that before starting to to bend your knees, when you're descending and starting to bend your knees, try to push your heels out. Hinge your heels out. That will help you a lot to really protect your lower back, and then go all the way up. So before my knees is starting to bend, I will push my hips all the way up until my mobility can allow me to stay, and then I will go all the way up, okay? Remember these two steps. When you are up, imagine you're in the pool, inhale, you're going down, hold it, and when you're up, release it. That will help you engage your core and your hips. When you are descending, imagine you are sitting down and push them all the way down, up, sorry, or that side, okay? You understand me, right? English is not my first language. Got it? Got it. Tip number 4. I already mentioned in the beginning about how the position of the feet when it comes to the length, how far will be, how in will be. Now let's talk about how wide will be your foot position. If it's going to be narrow, if it's going to be shoulder apart, or if it's going to be wide. Okay, this will depend a lot on your body anatomy. As mentioned before, this one is a combination of 2 machines. That is the free weight bar squat and it's the hack. And this can give you more assistance when it comes to increase the weight and also to target more your quads, how I mentioned before. But try to start shoulder apart, okay? First start shoulder apart following the instructions that I have give you to you before. Try to do that with shoulder apart, and then if you feel uncomfortable, you can a little bit slice it, open it. If you're very tall, probably you would like to have more wide stand. If you're a little bit more short person, you probably will have a narrow stand. But that's what I'm saying. Try to figure out which is your position. Try to learn yourself and listen to your body. By you learning these key elements when it comes to waist training, when you listen to yourself and learn yourself, you will discover which techniques work much better for you. If you see someone doing an exercise, you will learn how to apply that to yourself because you already know what works for you in your body. So really try to learn how to listen to your body. Learn your limitations and really try to figure it out. This is about experimentation, but also remember that safety is very important for me. So be careful when you're trying to experiment. Take out the weight, do it without weight, and just stand, straight narrow, try shoulder apart, and then you can try wide, and you will see which one works much better. You will feel it when you will know when you're doing the right exercise if you have all the right form, if it's targeting your quads. That's a sign that that's the right position for you. This is the Smith machine straight bar, but you know there is another Smith machine that also you can find in the gyms. That is the angle Smith machine, and I will explain you a little bit about it so you can also try your squats on that machine. Let's go. This is the main difference between the straight bar Smith machine and the angle Smith machine. It's an angle position. And to be honest with you, this one can be very good for your squats, and it will be the same instructions. The only difference that you don't need to go so forward. You don't need to place your feet so forward as you can place your feet in the Smith machine. Because they're already in an angle, in diagonal angle, it's really going to allow you to perform the squat like you're doing in the free weight because it's already in angle. Just the same instructions. Going down, the same ones. That's the only difference between the two of them. This one's allow you more to have like a under the bar, a little bit under the bar squat than the straight bar, the straight one. So don't feel intimidated. You can try in the both of them. Just remember with this one, don't place your feet so forward. Try to do it a little bit under 1 inch under the bar, and then experiment. If you're starting to feel it in your quads, that means you're doing it fine without compromising your form or the spine. If you're starting to feel pain in your knees, probably you have some kind of imbalance. My recommendation, seek professional help so they can help you really figure out what is happening with your technique. So that's all that I have to you for today. Thank you very much for watching this video. Un beso, familia. Abrazo. Hasta pronto.